Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are doing well. In our economics class, we are discussing about the theory of consumer behavior. We know that consumers have several wants, but his consumption depends upon his income and the prices of the commodities prevailing in the market. So, the two things that determines consumers' behavior is his income and the market prices of commodities. In our study, we assume that the consumer consumes two goods, good 1 and good 2. The price of commodity 1 or good 1 is denoted by P1 and price of commodity 2 or good 2 is denoted by P2. In this study, there are mainly two terms we have to discuss. First term is budget set. The second one is budget line. Then what you mean by budget set? Budget set implies the collection of all the bundles of two goods that a consumer can buy with his income and the price prevailing in the market. The budget set shows the combination of two goods that a consumer purchases with his available income and the price prevailing in the market. This budget constraint is defined as P1x1 plus P2x2 is equal to M. P1 means price of commodity 1, x1 quantity of commodity 1, P2 denotes price of commodity 2 and x2 denotes quantity of commodity 2, good 2, and M denotes the income of the consumer. So, there are two goods. The consumer buys these two goods with his income. For example, a consumer has an income of rupees 40. There are two goods, good 1 and good 2. The price of commodity 1, that is P1, is equal to 10 and price of commodity 2, that is P2, is equal to 5. With this income, the consumer can purchase different bundles of good 1 and good 2. His income, that is M, is equal to 40. The price of commodity 1 is equal to 10 and price of commodity 2, good 2, is equal to 5. If the consumer use full amount of his income, that is rupees 40, for purchasing good 1, he can purchase 4 units of good 1 and 0 units of good 2. So, we can write the consumption bundle as 40. On the other hand, if the consumer purchase only commodity 2 or good 2 or x2, he can get 8 units of good 2 and 0 units of good 1. So, we can write as 08. That means 0 unit of good 1 and 8 unit of good 2. We can also construct several combinations of these goods that the consumer can buy with his income. These bundles are known as budget set. The budget line equation is P1x1 plus P2x2 is less than or equal to M. That means when we purchase different quantities of these two goods, the amount of these goods will not exceed M. The amount is equal to or less than income. നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിലുള്ള ഇൻകം കൊണ്ട് രണ്ട് ഗുഡ്സ് വാങ്ങണം. ആ ഗുഡ്സിനെ പറയുന്ന പേരാണ് X1, X2. X1ൻ്റെ പ്രൈസിനെ P1 എന്നും X2ൻ്റെ പ്രൈസിനെ P2 എന്നും ഡിനോട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു. കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ ഇൻകത്തിനെ ഡിനോട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് M എന്ന ലെറ്റർ കൊണ്ടാണ്. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ, എ കൺസ്യൂമർ ഹാസ് ആൻ ഇൻകം ഓഫ് ₹40. ഒരു കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ 40 രൂപയുണ്ട്. ആ 40 രൂപ കൊണ്ട് കൺസ്യൂമറിന് രണ്ട് ഗുഡ്സ് വാങ്ങണം, ഗുഡ് 1 ആൻഡ് ഗുഡ് 2. ഗുഡ് 1ൻ്റെ വില 10 രൂപയും ഗുഡ് 2ൻ്റെ വില 5 രൂപയുമാണ്. ഈ കൺസ്യൂമർ 40 രൂപയ്ക്കും ഗുഡ് 1 വാങ്ങുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 4 യൂണിറ്റ് ഗുഡ് 1, 4 × 10 40. 4 യൂണിറ്റ്സ് ഗുഡ് 1 കിട്ടുന്നു, 0 യൂണിറ്റ് ഗുഡ് 2 കിട്ടുന്നു. ഇനി കൺസ്യൂമർ മുഴുവൻ ഇൻകത്തിനും, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ₹40 ഇൻകത്തിനും ഗുഡ് 2 ആണ് വാങ്ങുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 0 യൂണിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഗുഡ് 1 ആൻഡ് 8 യൂണിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഗുഡ് 2. ഈ ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് കോമ്പിനേഷൻസിനെ വിളിക്കുന്ന പേരാണ് ബഡ്ജറ്റ് സെറ്റ്. നമുക്ക് ധാരാളം ബഡ്ജറ്റ് സെറ്റുകൾ, ബണ്ടിൽസ് ഈ ഇൻകം ഉപയോഗിച്ച്, ഈ പ്രൈസ് ഉപയോഗിച്ച് നമുക്ക് എഴുതാവുന്നതാണ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടോപ്പിക് ഈസ് ബഡ്ജറ്റ് ലൈൻ. The equation P1x1 plus P2x2 is less than or equal to M is known as the budget constraint. P1, in our example, P1 is equal to 10, P2 is equal to 5 and M is equal to 40. What you mean by budget constraint? Budget constraint means the consumer is not able to purchase more quantities of commodities because his income is only limited. His income is constrained to M. We write several bundles of commodities 4008 24 16 32 12 22 etc. With his income, that is the income of 40, the consumer consumes different bundles of commodities, or the consumer can purchase different bundles. In bundle 1, that shows 4 units of good 1 and 0 units of good 2. That means 4 units of good 1, that is equal to ₹40. Then the next bundle shows 08, that is 0 unit of good 1 and 8 units of good 2. The cost of that bundle is also ₹40. The next bundle shows 24, 2 units of good 1 and 4 units of good 2. That is again equal to 40. Then next bundle 16, 1 unit of good 1 and 6 unit of good 2. That again equal to 40. 3 units of good 1 and 2 units of good 2. 40. Then in the next bundle, the consumer purchase only 1 unit of good 1 and 2 units of good 2. that cost only rupees 20. Only rupees 20 is cost. Rupees 20 is available with the consumer for purchasing other goods. And the next bundle also shows less amount of money, 2 that cost only 30 rupees. 30 rupees. So the consumer is not able to purchase a bundle that is 38. 38 means rupees 70. 3 units of good one needs rupees 30 and 8 units of good needs rupees 40. So this bundle is not able to purchase because this bundle needs more amount of money. So we can say that P1 x1 plus P2 x2 is less than or equal to M. When we plot the points which cost exactly equal to his income, we get a line that is known as budget line. That is called the budget line. ഈ ബജറ്റ് സെറ്റുകൾ പരിശോധിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ സാധിക്കും ചില ബജറ്റ് സെറ്റുകൾ വാങ്ങുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ ഇൻകം മുഴുവനായിട്ടും ചെലവാകുന്നു. 40, 08, 24, 16, 32 ഈ കോമ്പിനേഷൻസ് വാങ്ങുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ ഇൻകം പൂർണ്ണമായും ചെലവാകുന്നു. ബണ്ടിൽ 1, 2, 1 unit of good 1 and 2 unit of good 2 cost only rupees 20. 20 രൂപ മാത്രമേ ഈ ബണ്ടിൽ വാങ്ങുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്നും ചിലവാകുന്നുള്ളൂ. ബാക്കി 20 രൂപ വീണ്ടും മറ്റു സാധനങ്ങൾ വാങ്ങാൻ വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ 2 എന്ന ബണ്ടിലും കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്നും 30 രൂപ മാത്രമേ ചിലവാക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ. അവിടെയും 10 രൂപ എക്സ്ട്രാ മണി കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ ഉണ്ടാകുന്നു. ഈ കോമ്പിനേഷൻസ് കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ എക്സ്പെൻഡിച്ചറും കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിലുള്ള ഇൻകവും ഈക്വലായി പോകുന്ന ആ ബണ്ടിൽസ് ഒരു ഡയഗ്രത്തിൽ പ്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന കർവാണ് ബജറ്റ് ലൈൻ. When we plot the points which cost and we plot the bundles which cost exactly equal to consumers' income, we get a line. That line is called budget line. So we can write the equation P1 x1 plus P2 x2 is equal to M. So we can define budget line as the locus of combinations of good 1 and good 2 which exactly cost equal to consumers' income. So we can write the equation P1 x1 plus P2 x2 is equal to M. If the consumer spends his entire income on good 1, he can buy M by P1 amount of good 1. If the consumer spends his entire income on good 1, he can buy M by P1 amount of good 1. On the other hand, if the consumer spends his entire income on good 2, he can get M by P2 amount of good 2. So, M by P1 is known as the horizontal intercept and M by P2 is known as the vertical intercept. vertical intercept and horizontal intercept. If the consumer purchase full amount of money on good 1, he can get M by P1 amount of good 1. That is known as the horizontal intercept. And if he spends his entire income on good 2, he can purchase M by P2 amount of good 2. That is known as the vertical intercept. In our diagram, good 1 is measured on the OX axis and good 2 is measured on the OY axis. This line shows the budget line. In the budget line, P1 x1 plus P2 x2 is equal to M. If the consumer spends his entire income for purchasing good 1, he can get M by P1 amount of good 1. On the other hand, if the consumer spends his entire income for purchasing good 2, he can get M by P2 amount of good 2. This is known as the vertical intercept and this is known as the horizontal intercept. Please look at this diagram. In our example, a consumer has an income of rupees 20. There are two goods, good 1 and good 2. The price of good 1 is equal to rupees 5 and price of good 2 is equal to rupees 5. With his income, he can purchase, or the combination which equal to his income is A and B. The bundles A and B shows the amount of price just equal to his income. At combination A, he can purchase 1 unit of good 1 and 3 units of good 2. At the combination B, he can purchase 3 units of good 1 and 1 unit of good 2. This bundle cost exactly equal to his income, that is rupees 20. These bundles are known as preferred bundles. The line BL is known as the budget line. And if the consumer purchase only the bundle C, that means 1 unit of good 1 and 1 unit of good 2. That bundle is known as inferior bundle. That means he get only a small amount of both goods. Only 1 unit of good 1 and 1 unit of good 2. That bundle is known as inferior bundle. If the consumer wants to purchase the combination D, which contains 3 units of good 1 and 3 units of good 2, he is not able to purchase that bundle because that bundle needs more amount of money. So, the bundle D is known as superior bundle. This bundle is superior to other bundles, but the consumer is not able to purchase this bundle because his income is only equal to rupees 20. He is able to purchase this much amount of commodities. So, this is known as superior bundle, inferior bundle and preferred bundle. Dear students, please study these topics and draw the diagrams. Okay, thank you.